खाटू वाले की जय, श्याम प्यारे की जय।
Hello everyone, welcome back to Beyond Our Classes. So in the previous video we had discussed about the Thales theorem, that is the basic proportionality theorem. Now today we'll continue with the same topic, that is related to similarity, and we will be doing today the converse of Thales theorem. Now what is the statement it says? It says that if a line divides any two sides of a triangle in the same ratio, then the line is parallel to the third side. Now if you just recall what was the Thales theorem, the basic proportionality theorem, there it is said that if we draw a line parallel to one side of a triangle, then it divides the other two sides in the same ratio. But here it is the converse, which says that if a line divides any two sides of a triangle in the same ratio, then the line is parallel to the third side. Now as you can see here in the figure ABC, here there is a triangle and there is a line L which divides AB and AC at two distinct points, that is D and E. Now these 2 points, they divide the two sides, that is AB and AC, in the same ratio, that is AD upon DB. The ratio of AD and DB is same as the ratio of AE and EC. So let's first write down what is given to us. So in given, we are given a triangle ABC where line L intersects AB and AC at points D and E respectively, such that AD upon DB is equal to AE upon EC. So this ratio is given now. And what we have to prove? Here we have to prove that the line L, this line is parallel to BC, or you can say that you have to prove DE is parallel to BC. Now in order to prove this, let us move towards the proof. Now here what we are going to do is, here we will assume that the line L is not parallel to BC. Now if you assume that line L is not parallel to BC, there should be another line which is parallel to BC. Hence there is another line parallel to BC, and let's say that the line which is parallel is, say, DF. Let me take this point as F. So the line which is parallel, we take it as DF parallel to BC. Now if you are taking DF is parallel to BC, then using the basic proportionality theorem, what do we have? We have that AD upon DB is equal to AF upon FC. This is by the basic proportionality theorem. So we have this one result here which says that AD upon DB is equal to AF upon FC. But what we have? But we have that AD upon DB is equal to AE upon EC. Now this is given to us. We are already given this, that AD upon DB is equal to AE upon EC. Now here, if we combine the two results from equation 1 and 2. If you see here, it is AD upon DB equals to AF upon FC. And in the second result, it is that AD upon DB is equal to AE upon EC. The left hand side is equal. Therefore, we have AF upon FC is equal to AE upon EC. Because the left hand sides are equal, so right hand sides will also be equal. So this is the result which we get comparing the two results which we already have. Here, let us add 1 both sides. Now just see here what happens when we add 1 to both sides. We get AF upon FC plus 1 equals to AE upon EC plus 1. Now when you are adding 1 to both the sides, you will take here the LCM. The LCM of these two will be FC and 1. The LCM is FC. So you have here AF plus FC. Same on the right hand side. Here again the result, the LCM is FC. So you have here AE plus EC as the numerator. Now what is AF plus FC? If you come back to the figure, if you see here AF plus FC, the sum of these two parts is equal to AC. And similarly, what is AE plus EC? AE plus EC, that is also equal to AC. So what we have here now, in place of AF plus FC, we are going to take AC. So we have here AC upon FC. And on the other side, AE plus EC, this is also equal to AC. So you have AC upon EC. Sorry, here it is EC, not FC. The LCM is EC here. This is a mistake done by me. So we have here AC upon FC equals to AC upon EC. Now if you see these two sides, the two ratios which we have a sign of equal to, it means the ratios are equal. And the numerators of these two ratios on both the sides, they are also equal. Therefore the denominators should also be equal. So what we have here, that FC is equal to EC. Now come back to the figure. According to this result which we have got, we say that FC and EC are equal. But seeing this figure, can we say that FC and EC are equal? No. Why? Because C is the common point for both the parts, but E and F, they lie at different positions. And when they are lying at different positions, the length of these two can never be equal. So when will this be possible? This is possible only if points E and F coincide. Now when is this possible? This is possible only if the points E and F, they coincide each other. Coinciding each other means they'll both lie at the same place, one above another. So if these two are to coincide, then we say that hence our assumption. What was the assumption? The assumption said that L is not parallel to BC. So our assumption is considered to be wrong. We have proved our assumption that it is wrong, and because our assumption is wrong, therefore we conclude that L is parallel to BC, or say DE is parallel to BC. So this is the proof of the converse of Thales theorem, or the converse of basic proportionality theorem. Now in the next we'll continue with the questions from the exercise 11.2. But before you leave, just don't forget to like the video, share it, and of course if the channel is not subscribed, do subscribe the channel also. We'll meet again. Till then, have a nice time. Then